Hey guys, it's the Cosmic Couch Heroes. I'm Chuck,
Tanner.
and today we're going to recap Night 1 of WrestleMania. Let's start off with the United States Championship match between Austin Theory and, I almost said Roman Reigns, John Cena. I've already got my Cody Rhodes stuff ready to go.
Theory went over in that match. It was a really good match. Theory's heelness was showing really good in that match. John Cena was playing in the Theory really well, making him look like a really valid champion, and I think Theory really needed that win.
Yeah, I'd say that was an overall good. I'd give it actually a B minus.
I feel like Theory was in his bag. Like, if you see him, like his in-ring psychology, like after he would do a move, he would like walk around, let it set in for a little bit. Like,
okay, I give it a B plus.
I have to give it like a solid B because like
B plus.
his in-ring psychology, even being
It's
so
evolving.
young, he's like a Randy Orton, because Randy Orton learned the business so fast. I really do feel like Theory is like, he almost reminds me of like a young Cena, like a young Orton. Like,
Yeah. And what we got next on the list?
oh, we have that 4-way tag team match.
Banger of a match.
That was a banger. The Street Profits went over on Ricochet and Strowman, Alpha Academy, and the Viking Raiders. That was a banger of a match. Everybody looked so good in that match. It was choreographed really well. I don't think anybody really looked bad in there. Nobody should feel ashamed about losing that match. And the people that we wanted to win, because we personally wanted to see the Street Profits win, so
We're big Street Profits fans.
so the fact that they won, and like that final spot where you remember when oh my gosh, what was it?
The Ricochet, like, pause in midair, jump outside
Yeah, he
the
did the
ring.
shooting star press, and then Angelo put up the knees, and then
The frog
Montez
splash
on top of the
Oh.
knees. Oh,
That whole match, even then there was the point where everyone was trying to jump off the top rope.
That was pretty epic.
That whole match, it's like those guys knew, like, we're not getting title shots. We need to go out there and show what we're worth.
Everybody was real hungry in that match, and it just showed in
And
the
that
product
Chaos
that we got.
Theory suplex.
Oh, that Chaos Theory German was, Chad Gable.
Yes.
That was some Kurt Angle.
He is Kurt Angle Jr. at this point. He should have been Kurt's son, not Jason Jordan.
Yes, 100%. But nobody believed in Chad Gable back
Yes.
then. But
All right. Next one.
we've got Seth freaking Rollins versus Logan Paul.
And Seth going over Logan, obviously, and that match, KSI showing up. That was a fun match.
It was. It actually, like, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of sloppy in like the first like a couple minutes of the match. But right when they hit it to like when they knocked it up a gear, they were both on point, and all of their stuff was looking so good. Logan looked really, really good. I always knew Seth was gonna look good because Seth always looks good in the ring.
Rollins.
But Logan, he continues to impress me in the ring.
Yeah. Definitely.
We've got Damage Control versus Trish Stratus, Lita, and Becky Lynch.
Okay, that
Next
match was low key good. I give it a B minus. Lita looked slow, like you and I were talking about last night. But other than that, Trish and Becky looked great. Damage Control did the best they could do when you're working with two veterans and somebody that's in your wheelhouse. You know.
No, for sure. I think it was nice to have like the legends going over it. Like when Becky raised her hand with both Lita and like Trish, it was like a passing of the torch from like one woman generation to another. It was a really, really beautiful sight. So
Yeah, exactly.
Even though like Lita was a little bit slow, she's a bit older than Trish, so I'm not really gonna I'm not gonna hold it to her too much. She's pushing 50. Like I'm not asking too much from her.
Yeah.
She did enough. We've
got
got Ray versus Dom Dom.
that match. No. First of all, let's talk about the absurdity of Dom's entrance and how good it was.
Coming out with the coming out in the prison truck, dude, and had the shackles on.
Okay, it was so absurd. It was good.
I love how obviously he didn't go to no damn jail. He didn't do no hard time, but they made that like so believable. I damn near thought he was like that guy did hard time.
And then I got emotional with Ray's entrance in the Eddie tribute and Snoop Dogg. Oh man,
Lowrider. That Lowrider was beautiful. Eddie would have been like, oh dude,
Viva la Raza.
But that match like was really good. Dominic Mysterio, in terms of character, in terms of in ring, in terms of just his whole package, he's on another. He's beginning to become on another level. And this
He had
match with Ray,
nuclear heat in that match. And I liked the Bad Bunny spot. I liked the LWO spot. It all worked really, really well, in my opinion.
it really did. Going on to the next match, we can't forget about Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair.
The match that should have main evented night one, in my opinion. But
Don't get me wrong, the main event was amazing. It was amazing, but
yes,
Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte. I there's a lot of matches on this card that we could say between the 4-way tag team match, Rhea Ripley and Charlotte, and another match we're gonna talk about later. Those are all like damn near main event caliber matches. Like
the story, first of all, I was recording this next day before night 2. I watched some of Rhea's post-match interviews and stuff like that since last night, and she said herself, and Charlotte said too, if they weren't going to be on last, they were going to make sure people wouldn't forget their match. And people are never going to forget Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 39.
No, it honestly like destroyed their match in 2020. Like
it
completely,
and that
like,
match in 2020 wasn't bad either.
It wasn't, but like
it's the evolution of both Charlotte and Rhea.
They're both just on. Oh man, when Charlotte started getting like emotional in the match, like I'm not gonna lie, like it was like there was no like big like storyline build outside of like they had like history from like WrestleMania and they're gonna settle it again at WrestleMania. But when like Charlotte like started like breaking down, like I don't know really what it was, but like it added so much more emotion to the match. And after that, the match just like got so physical. Like oh man.
But all right, finally let's talk about the last match on the show.
Oh, you can't forget Impromptu. Pat McAfee versus The Miz. You cannot forget that. That was an impromptu 3-minute match.
We kind of missed that a little bit because my Peacock app went out because Wi-Fi can suck sometimes. But what we did see was an amazing match.
I wouldn't say amazing
for Pat McAfee,
but amazing for Pat. He got his good spots in. Like
yes, he got his signatures in.
He got his shit in.
Yes.
He got his shit in. So and you can't. And the main event of WrestleMania 39, you've got KO and Sammy going up against the Usos for the undisputed tag team titles.
And the Bloodline's downfall begins. That match.
The ones were taking their first. Yeah. Oh man! So, but hey, this is coming from a person who I throw up the ones. I'm a Bloodline like I be standing, but KO and Sammy they were the better men.
Yes.
Yesterday, that's what it was. I'm glad to see the undisputed tag. It was the first tag team. If you guys can even like believe this is their first tag team reign together. Even though they've been tag team in WWE for years. So
yes, exactly.
That fact that happened in the main event of Mania, I got emotional when they both started breaking down. Like,
it was overall night one did what night one did last year too. Night one was better than night 2 last year, and night 2 has a lot to live up to tonight.
Yeah, man. Oh man, there's a lot of there's a good couple matches we got it coming up from night 2, so I'm excited for tonight.
But other than that, leave down in the comments below what you guys thought of night 1. We're about to watch night 2. It's about almost that time. I'm Chuck.
Tanner.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we're the Cosmic Couch Heroes. And we out.
Signing out.